Hey, what's up, y'all? Excuse me, let me clear my throat. This is Nicole Richey, plant-based Nicole Richey with Bowling for Fruit. Honey, coming back January 2024. It's a new year. We'll be joined by Remson, aka Tribe by Nora, will be coming on here and we do our Q&A. Hey, Jay, what's up, y'all? Hey, guys, come on in. Cat, pat. We're just waiting for Remson. We're gonna do our Hey Remson, what's up? Okay. Request to join Remson. We're doing our Q&A. Y'all get your questions ready, honey. This is the new year, baby. We're coming in strong. Okay, let me calm down because I'm acting just a little bit too hyphy. How y'all doing? Y'all get your questions ready. I got my fruit. I got some fruit. I got some tangerines. And then I got some lentils on standby. You guys, he is a high raw vegan nutritionist who's been eating plant-based for, I don't know why, I can't ever remember. Is it 7 years?
10 years.
Oh, 10 years. I've been eating plant-based for 13 years. And did I say he's a high raw vegan nutritionist? TikTok is even worse, girl. Because they'll make him this little tiny thing in the corner where I could barely see him. But anyway, so where's everybody at? What in the world? Look at the people that are watching, Remson. What's going on?
Yeah, you know what it is. It's because you took a long break.
For
And
this?
yeah, you take a long enough break, people think you're not doing it no more.
Well, you're the one who's traveling. Nah. So, but still, like, oh, that's messed up. Come on, y'all, share the live, so people will come on in the room. We can't be having no Q&A with nobody to ask questions.
So
Share
we
the
could pick
live,
a
y'all.
topic. So we could pick a topic though, right?
I wanted to talk
So
to you about your 4 days of eating only.
yeah, we could talk about that if you want. Yeah,
Well, I
absolutely.
just wanted to
That's a,
start it off. But I'm sharing my live rooms and share the live in your, you know how to share the live?
I, I don't know how to do that right now.
Okay. I'm just sharing it right now. So I wanted to start it off. You guys share the live, please, because I guess people thought we don't do this no more because it's been like, I think 3 or 4 weeks. We've been on a little break, but because of the holidays and stuff. So you guys, I'm going to start the question off. Um, okay, so you made a video about doing 4 days of eating only. You only eat 4 days. I
Yeah,
think that's called alternate day fasting, right?
yeah. So like today's a fasting day
Oh
for me.
my God. Okay, so you do this often. It's not continuous, but it's like you do it in certain times. Like what is the like what's the time frame that you do this?
Yeah, so basically I eat 4 days a week, but I eat Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. And then I do a 36-hour fast Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Say that again?
So I eat Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, and then I do the 36-hour fast Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
Wow. Wait, how do you do
I eat
36
every other
when
day.
you're already fasting on the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday? How do you do 36 hours?
I eat every other day.
Oh my God. Okay, so when did you start this again? Because I know you've done this before. So like, is it certain times that you do this? Like,
Yeah,
what
I
makes
started, so
you?
so basically I do it. I've been doing this for the last 3 years, and I basically choose like 12 weeks out of the year to do it. So 12 weeks out of the year, and I'll do alternate day fasting. So and that's
But
pretty much what I've been doing.
not consecutive though. Like,
Yeah, like a consecutive, like 12 weeks consecutively. Yeah,
hey, money, baby. Wait, 12 weeks. You're gonna do this for 12 weeks
12
straight?
weeks straight. Yeah, once a year.
Wow. So it's been a year since you've done this last? Because I remember
Yep.
you doing this before, and dang, it's been that long?
Yeah.
Okay, so why are you okay? Hey, before I ask you, Money Beauty said, yeah, I'm starting mine tomorrow. What are the odds that I join this live? The universe is speaking to me. LOL.
Yeah, there you
So
go.
she's so she or he. I'm not
Well,
sure if you're a man because I can't see a
for
picture.
women, like if for women doing this though, you probably do it in a different way. So you do a modified version. So for example, for women, it would be better if you do it where you have one small meal at the end of your day on your fasting days. So you may want to have a meal that's like around 500-600 calories or something like that.
Oh, so you do get
Or,
to eat, but just
right.
one thing.
So instead of doing 36-hour fast, it would be 24 hours.
Okay. So Money, put in the comments, why are you doing this? Okay. And then Remson, I want you to talk about why do you do this every year for 12 weeks?
Um, I mean, it's great for overall metabolic health, hormonal balance, and body recomposition.
How do you do this? Because I'm like, I can't not eat.
So like right
How
now I'm drinking right now so basically on my fasting days I'm drinking chlorophyll water and teas and water and stuff
Mhm.
like that. So like I'm drinking my chlorophyll water right now. That's probably why my mouth is green. And
I can't see you, so I wouldn't know.
oh well, yeah. So that's what that is. So basically, I'm drinking matcha tea, ginger tea, and then I'm drinking chlorophyll water uh in between teas.
Do you get hungry or is your body trained where it's just like
I'm not
easy
hungry
for
though.
you?
I'm pretty adapted to it, so I'm not hungry.
Really?
Uh, so
I don't get it.
yeah, so I eat like 25% over my maintenance calories on my eating days. So essentially, I'm adding like 500 calories or so on top of my
Oh,
eating days. So if I eat
okay.
2,500 calories a day on normally, I'll eat 3,000.
Uh,
Um,
okay. So over the week span, it's still, you're still getting enough calories overall.
yeah, right. So
It's
I'm not
not.
like yeah, I'm not massively under eating, right?
Hmm.
Now, interestingly enough, I may have to stop doing this early. I may only do like 8 weeks or so, maybe, because I started December 10th, and I'm down to one. Yeah, I'm down like 8 pounds.
Are you? Wait a minute. I'm sorry. December 10th is a significant number because that was the day that I chopped my locks off.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
while you were over there drinking your ginger teas, no. um. So okay, you lost 8 pounds of fat, or do you think it's just water, or
No, I don't think it's
both?
8 pounds of fat. I think, but like I mean, I think out of the whole 8 pounds, well, actually, no. It is mostly fat. It's not. It's not all water. No.
Hmm.
I would probably say it's more along the lines of maybe 4 or 5 pounds of fat,
Hmm.
and then the
Oh
rest
my.
is water.
Hmm. Yeah, a couple of pounds of water.
Yeah, because
Um.
like if I eat, so like right now, I'm weighing in at 152 pounds after a
What?
full day of fasting. Yeah, so I dropped to
Wait a minute. So
152.
you were 160 before?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You look like you weigh more than that, not in a fat way, but in a muscular way.
Yeah. So basically, so generally what happens is I'll cut down to like 150 and I'll get to like, 6 or 7% body fat at 150. But after a full fasting day, I'm 152, but then after a full day of eating, I'm like 154 or somewhere around there.
I'm embarrassed because I'm I'm at my fat weight right now, which is around that weight, but mine is not a muscular body 153 like you or 152. Mine is just, a woman fat body, no.
Yeah. Well, how
But
tall are you?
I'm 5'5". How tall are you?
I think five. I'm 5'9", five
Hmm.
nine and a half,
But
somewhere
I'm
around
on a
there.
mission. I'm on a mission to lose the holiday weight, to lose the weight I gained before the holidays, just because, like when I had stopped drinking coffee, and I was like replacing that sweetness that I got from the coffee creamer. I was eating all kind of junk food and sweets, so I gained weight then. So I'm working on losing that fat that I gained from that, and then the holiday weight, um and just and then also some more weight that I've lost, just gained it over the last 5 years. So I'm working on it. I got to get it together. Oh, okay. Money Beauty said, I'm doing mine to reverse my psoriasis, arthritis, and to have better health. That's why she's doing the
Yeah,
alternate day fasting.
that's about right. Yeah, that's about right. That'll do it.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Tanya said she was having a stroke on that day, December 10th. Are you okay, girl? Oh my gosh. The fact that you're on IG Live, um, that I mean the fact that you're able to be on social media, that makes me feel good. That I'm hoping you recovered well, because I'm hoping you're okay. um Comment in the section, let me know you're okay now and you've recovered. Okay. Money Beauty said, did your body go through any withdrawals from fasting? What do you call it? Remson. Sorry, I had a senior moment.
Um. So I didn't really have.
Share the
I didn't
light.
really
Share
have.
the light.
I didn't really have any withdrawal symptoms, just because I don't really engage in any addictive substances anyway. So, like caffeine or processed sugars or alcohol, I don't do anything addictive, so I didn't really have any withdrawal symptoms. I would say my first week is where I was very sedentary on my fasting days in the first week. So
You said you
no
were or
walking.
you were
I
not.
I
Mhm.
didn't do any walking or anything like that on fasting days for like the first like week or so. And
Mhm.
then but after that, now I'm pretty active on fasting days. So I'll, walk my miles and whatnot. So
Really?
basically,
You can
but
do that?
uh,
You
yeah,
can
I mean,
you
you
can
can,
walk and do all that when you're not having eating no energy?
well, I wouldn't say I don't have any energy. I eat a lot of fruit and whatnot on the days before.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, and then this also gives me an opportunity to eat a lot more fat than I do. So for me personally, right now, I'm eating like on my eating days, it could be around like 300 something grams of carbs and then like 120 grams of fat.
Mhm. Okay, give me an
Yeah.
example of what you eat on your days. Is it the same way you eat normally?
No, it's not. It's a
Your
bit different
chocolate,
because
your chocolate chia pudding. I mean, your chocolate pudding in the morning.
it's hemp
Your
pudding, but I do hemp instead of the oats though.
mm,
So I'll do hemp pudding. Um, now I'm eating
hemp's, hemp is good.
and I'm eating fully raw on my eating days. And
Okay.
when I eat fully raw on my eating days, that's actually where I drop body fat the quickest.
Oh, say that again.
Yeah, so on my when I eat fully raw, that's when I drop body fat the quickest.
Oh, wow. Okay, so tell us what you're eating on. You guys, hey everybody, thanks for joining. Hey Kai. You guys, this is sorry, Bowling for Fruit Q&A. Can anybody let me know if our voices are getting deep? Because I've been watching Remson, I've been watching a lot of people's lives lately, and they will just automatically turn into Barry White, like their
Oh
voices. Like
yeah.
women and men, I've been noticing on people's lives, their voices keep going back to normal, then deep, then so I just want to know, has our voices done that, you guys? That's why I pinned that comment in case you
It
guys
did
hear
it
it.
a
You guys,
little bit. It did it a little bit before I went live with you. So
are
like
you
before I
serious? My
joined,
voice was deep.
yeah. So your voice was like deep and distorted, but then like when I
Oh,
jumped on, it cleared up.
oh my God. We were sounding like Barry White. Oh my God. I don't know what's going on with IG. And this is exactly why I don't do my podcast on IG anymore. Cause I'm just like, I don't understand what's going on with But anyway, if y'all hear us start sounding like Barry White, don't trip. It's not us. It's IG. um, excuse me. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. If you guys have comments, put them in the question box. This is a Q&A. We do this bi-weekly, even though we've been on a break for a while. This is Remson. I'm Nicole, and he is a high raw vegan nutritionist. So he answers all the deep questions. So right now we've been talking about alternate day fasting because he is currently doing alternate day fasting. He's doing a total of 12 weeks. So he eats Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. And I'm just like, that ain't my ministry. I don't know how he do that, but I give him some serious props. He's lost 8 pounds, and he's eating raw on the days that he eats.
Yep.
And so we're just talking about that. So drop comments. It doesn't have to be questions about this topic. It could be any question. So go on and put those questions in the box. Come on now, ask some questions, y'all. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so basically,
Thank you, guys.
eating, eating 4 days a week. I'm pretty adjusted to it at the moment. My sleep quality is really good. I've been training. Performance in the gym is good. I've retained pretty much all of my muscle mass. I haven't lost any muscle mass.
That's good.
So yeah, so I haven't lost any muscle mass. My muscle mass does fluctuate depending on fasting days and eating days, but that's just because after a full day of fasting, you'll have less muscle mass because of the amount of glycogen stored inside muscle tissue.
Mm-hmm.
But after a full day of eating, it goes right back up to normal.
Okay, so on the day, give us what you're eating on the day, and you're eating raw, but take us through a day from morning till night. Before you answer that, okay, Tanya, thank you for letting me know. She said that she's the one that had the stroke. Outside of my body is unbalanced, but I'm still alive and doing well. Much better. Okay, good. Praise God.
Yeah, the fasting would be good for autophagy, and that helps to repair your nervous system, right?
Mm.
And so like motor function and all of that type of stuff you would get a pretty big benefit as far as that's concerned for recovering from stroke.
That's a good thing to know. I hope you are still on here, Tanya. T Vegan said, okay, so I'm gonna have you answer what you eat on the days you eat, Remson, but after you answer that, T Vegan wants to know. She said, alternate day fasting. I want to try for health and wellness, health and weight loss. Okay, so the first thing is tell us what you eat, and then answer. Is it good to do this for the purpose of weight loss, or should it be for more like just reviving or like healing, or just kind of like, I don't know, a reset, if you will. So answer those questions first.
I think in particular it is very good for weight loss. I don't know, well, you can do it straight up for weight loss. I mean, it's definitely one of the most effective ways to lose weight. Now that's very circumstantial, right? So for fasting for men and women is very different. So for example, if I'm going to suggest alternate day fasting for women, it would be 24-hour fasts rather than 36-hour fasts, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, let's say eating from 8 p.m. to 8 p.m. rather than eating from 8 p.m. to, or rather than eating from 8 p.m. to 8, a.m. Right? So that would be the difference between the two.
Okay.
Just because, I mean, for men, men can, you have testosterone that gives you a bit more of an edge as far as your fasting, right? Whereas for women, I mean, if you really aggressively fast, that can have very negative ramifications for your progesterone levels. So you can actually create an imbalance between estrogen and progesterone.
From doing alternate day fasting?
Right, if you do the 36-hour fast 3 times a week, yeah.
And that's not a good thing, though, right? That's
No,
a bad thing.
no, it's not. Yeah, because your cortisol levels go up. They go up really big time, right?
So women, we have to be careful with this then.
Right, exactly. The rules are a bit different, right?
Oh, especially as you're getting older, if you're perimenopausal like me.
Right, exactly. So, um, your estrogen could increase from the fasting. The progesterone would decline, right?
Mm.
Now, of course, this happens over an extended period of time, right? So it's not like, oh, if you do it for a few weeks or whatever, you're going to destroy, like, oh, you do it for 8 weeks, you're going to destroy your hormonal balance. It didn't quite work like that. Um,
Okay.
it takes a while to throw off your hormones, right? It's not a
Mhm.
thing that's going to happen in a very short period of time. You have to do something for a really long period of time. Like we're talking like 6 months or something.
Mhm. Okay.
Um,
Okay.
but yeah,
And most people, excuse me, most people wouldn't be doing it, well, unless they develop it as a lifestyle, but most people won't be doing that
yeah,
that
I wouldn't suggest this as a lifestyle, no. So that's
yeah.
why I say, 8 to 12 weeks, 16 weeks at the most, but it depends on how much, like if you have a lot of body fat to lose or whatever the case is. But like,
Yeah.
you know, I think if you're going to do this, this is probably what you would do. Like, for example, you would have a 1 to 1.2 grams of fat per kilogram of lean mass. Um, you would be consuming around, I would say, 300, maybe 250 grams of carbs, per day, depending on what your body composition is. It could be a lot higher than that. 250 is
Right.
actually kind of low. And I think that if it's going to be that low, then you would increase your fats more. But
Yeah.
it depends on it depends on, how much body fat you have, what your lean mass is, as far as the weight is concerned and all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of variables. Also, I wouldn't suggest this for somebody who's already been chronically under eating. Right? So if you're like you went a whole year just eating 1,200 calories a day, that would crush your hormones
Oh,
more so than
totally.
like fasting, right? So like if every day you're eating like 1,200 calories or so, or 1,000 calories or so, you're massively under eating.
That's
Um,
heck of low.
yeah, and this would destroy your hormones big time. The lowest I would go for your average woman is like 1,500 calories a day. That's like the lowest.
That's even too low. But
Yeah.
for me, look,
Well,
I
it
eat
depends.
1,500
If it's a
calories
woman
by
who's
4
like,
o'clock.
yeah, I mean, if it's a woman who's like 5'1" or 5 feet tall or something like that, But I mean, if that's what I'm saying. It depends. Uh,
Okay, really quickly, tell me what you eat like on your raw day, and then I have questions from Kai and some other people. Cubane ice cream. You guys go follow my girl. She has her own her own vegan ice cream business, and she's thriving. So go follow her. So tell us what you eat, and then I'm gonna get to these questions. And you guys put them in the question box, please, not in the chat because it's just easier for me to go to the question box. Okay, tell us what you eat on your days that you're eating raw,
So
on your eating days.
lately what I've been doing is I've been doing chocolate hemp pudding, right? So I'll put like 4 tablespoons of hemp seeds, 4 tablespoons of flaxseed meal, 4 Brazil nuts, and then I would do about 12 ounces of plant-based milk. Um, I would put naked pea protein, powdered peanuts, 2 tablespoons of cacao powder, and, and then I would run that through the blender,
Oh,
right?
mm-hmm.
And when I would eat it the next day or so, and I would add like cinnamon to it, sea salt to it, right? Those kind of things. And then the next morning, eating that, I would top it with, let's say, sliced banana and cashews, or sunflower seed
Mm,
kernel.
that sounds good. Okay, so that's your breakfast, and then
Yeah, then
lunch
I
or
would just eat fruit throughout the day, just have fruit bowls throughout the day. So I would do
mm-hmm.
like a citrus bowl with like a couple grapefruit, a few tangerines. Another meal could be like a couple pounds of grapes, a cantaloupe, and then before I go to bed, and then I'll eat like 2 cups of peanuts.
2 cups.
Yeah.
That's heck of fat. No, I'm just playing. But I guess because you're not really eating too much fat throughout the day, it's okay to have that much fat at night,
Because
right?
but my sleep quality is really good doing it.
It helps you
So,
sleep.
so yeah, it's also very good for testosterone. Um,
Okay.
so that's why I do that.
Two
Um,
cups of nuts. That's hell of a lot. Because for me,
I
because like
told you.
when I eat nuts, I just do a serving size, whatever the serving size says, which is a very small
It's like
amount.
an
So I'm just trying to imagine
ounce.
eating 2 cups of nuts.
Yeah. But it's probably not 2 cups though, because it's in the shell.
Oh, okay, yeah, because the shell
So
kind of makes,
so
yeah.
I'm not sure even, I don't really do an exact amount. I just have my wooden bowl and I fill it up with the shelled peanuts.
Okay,
Yeah,
well that
and
sounds
I'll eat those. And so yeah. So I'll
that
sit
sounds
up
like
there
a
and I'll be
nice
cracking the
day,
nuts and yeah.
and you've lost
Um
8 pounds, so you're probably, and you must be burning a lot of calories on those days, or is it just because you're not eating on the opposite days, so it's kind of like,
I'm very
um,
active. I'm very active though. That's the thing. I'm not I'm walking about 5 to 7 miles a day.
oh,
Um, I'm doing my resistance training 3 times a week. So
yes.
I'm very active. So I don't know, I probably burn around 2,700 calories a day.
Yeah. And even the days that you're eating 3,000 calories, it's a surplus, but because you're not eating on the other days, it kind of like all kind of like, you know what I mean, balances out. Okay, thank you for answering that. Kai, are you still on here, Tube? Yes. She said her first question was, what's the goal when you're eating 4 days a week? Are you performing?
Am I performing? Performing what?
Well, no, that I guess that would be a no. But what's your goal of eating 4 days a week?
So my goal is not, I'm not doing this for weight loss. I'm
Hmm.
not really trying to lose weight. It's not really what I'm trying to
No,
do.
just what
Um,
is your goal? Like, why are you doing it? She might not have been here when you said why you do
yeah,
this.
so I mean, generally it's good for metabolic health. Um, it's good for dropping visceral body fat. So I like to keep my body. So for example, um, I also like to track my metabolic age. So my metabolic age is 35. I'm 37.
Metabolic
Yeah.
age? What's that? I never heard of that.
So your metabolic age is basically it's based on your basal metabolic your BMR, your basal metabolic rate, which is how what is your caloric burn at rest independently of physical exercise.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. Um, so pretty much like, my average resting heart rate is 54 or 52 beats per minute. Um, my BMR is around 1600 and change.
Oh, mine's like 1,300 and change. That means that's how much I burn. If I were just to sit and stare at the walls all day, that's how much I automatically burn per day.
Right,
Then
exactly.
depending on my activity level, I can add, go ahead.
Right, exactly. So I'm doing that, but and I don't think my metabolic age is necessarily 35, but I mean, um, just I just like to track the metrics, but my insulin sensitivity goes up and that improves. I give my digestive tract a rest from consuming foods. I go through
Hmm.
autophagy, which improves brain chemistry, the functionality of all of my organs in my body, connective tissue and whatnot. So it's a way of really reaping the benefits of autophagy, which
Right.
is restorative to skin, hair, nails, hormonal balance, cardiovascular health, digestive tract. Um, it's also good to reduce your chances of developing cancer or polyps or anything like that, any kind of tumors and things of this nature. Um,
Right.
Good for kidney health, liver function, reduces the amount of stored fat in your liver, decreases visceral fat. So my
So that's a
visceral
lot of great
fat, huh?
benefits. There's a lot
Yeah,
of
exactly.
good benefits. So that's your goal, is just to kind of turn things around. And he does this for 12 weeks a year, Kai, every year. And I'm just like still giving you props for being able to just eat 4 days a week. I just I just don't know how you do it. But anyway, Kai, let's see, Money said this is very educational. I would say thank you, but it's been Remson doing most of the talking. So I'm saying thank you on behalf of Remson. Cube ice cream. Kai said that was my intuition that certain kind of fasting could impact our estrogen and what's that?
Progesterone.
Progesterone? How do you say it? Yeah, what you were saying earlier. Um, let's see. I'm scrolling down. That's why you guys put it in the question box so I don't have to do all this scrolling. T Vegan said my metabolic age was too high, well over my real age. Wow. Okay. So anyway, you guys, where's the questions, you guys? And secondly, you guys make sure you share this live. We usually have more people on our lives. I think people gave up on this because we haven't been on here in a while. So share your live in their inboxes so people will know we're here. And anybody else have any questions?
Well,
You
well,
have,
I
you have a
mean,
question? Huh?
in the meantime, so yeah, basically, as far as well as my visceral fat is in between 4 and 5 now. So
4 and 5.
also working, that's the visceral fat score,
Oh, okay.
right? So basically getting that number down. Um, and I think getting it down probably to like a 3 is good enough. Um, and
How
then
do you
so
how do you
this is
test your how do you get your score?
I mean, you can either do it using a DEXA scan, which you would typically go to a facility to do that, or you could use a smart scale. They would track it.
Okay. Which
Uh,
one do you use?
I,
What do you have?
I just use a smart scale at home.
Oh, you have a smart scale? What is a smart scale?
It's a scale, you step on it, it connects to your phone, gives you all types of health metrics and whatnot. Yeah.
Oh, so it can like tell you how much fat you have versus how much water you have in your body and things like
Right,
that.
right.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I want one. Is it expensive?
Not this one wasn't particularly expensive. I don't remember how expensive it was, but it's probably like somewhere around in between 40 and $50.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Questions, you guys. This is a Q&A. Where are the questions?
All right.
Okay, you were going to say something, Remson. I think you're
Uh,
about to.
yeah. So basically, this is more so a setup for the rest of the year. That's why I only do it once a year. So I usually do it towards the
January.
end of the winter. Right. So, I'll do it. I'll run it from December through January and then end in February.
Okay, 12
Right. So
weeks.
the end of February. So then going into March would be like, resuming to fairly normal eating habits.
And then when you go back to your regular eating, are you going to still do fully raw or are you going to go back to your high raw?
Yeah, more high raw.
It's
But in the
a nice
summer, I
balance.
think it would be more mostly very close to more fully raw.
Okay.
But yeah, so basically, it, within the first month, I dropped 8 pounds. But if there's any indication, in the second month, I don't really want to drop 8 pounds in the second month.
You
So
don't want to lose
I
any
may have to,
more weight.
yeah, like I don't want to really drop down to like 145 pounds or
Oh,
something.
no,
I don't
you
want to do
can't
that.
be smaller than me now. No.
Which I don't necessarily care too much because I mean, if I'm going to be lean, I mean, if you're like 145 pounds and like 5 or 6%, but I don't want to get to 5% body fat. I don't want to get below 6.
That's hella low.
Yeah. So I don't want to do that. So
Right, what is your body fat now?
uh,
Ish.
my body fat right now it is around 9 and 10%.
Dang, Remson, for real?
Mhm.
That's hecka good and hecka low.
Yeah. So
What do you suggest for someone who has a big appetite like me? Wants to lose fat, but my appetite is just always messing me up. Actually, I take that back. During the week, I'm pretty good during the week. I have a set way I eat during the week. It's the weekends, it's the events, it's the date nights, it's the holidays, it's the go to
You
somebody's
may want to
birthday
have more
party.
fats in your diet.
You said more fat.
Yeah, yeah, you may want to have more avocado, nuts and seeds and things like that in your diet. You know.
Because I'm like, it seems like the weekends are always messing me up. And it's like, it always sets me back and I can never just move forward because that's why I'm like, I don't know how people fast because my hunger is just on a whole nother level. But I really have some goals to lose some fat. And it's just like the weekends, I'm not going to say the weekends. It's the weekends when I'm out and about going places. Like I'm going to be just at home this weekend. So it's going to be good. I'm more in control of what I'm eating when I'm at home. But it's when I'm going places, events, birthday parties, and things like that. My hunger, I don't know why, but it increases. And
Yeah,
when
yeah,
I'm
because
like,
you may want to eat more fat. So you may want to have more avocado, more nuts, more seeds in
but
your
I
diet. That
do.
kind
Every day I eat nuts. And I see your comment, Kai. I do eat nuts and seeds. You guys, my appetite is different. It's like I'm like, is this a perimenopausal symptom? Because like I eat nuts every day, and then I'll like my salad dressings I make with tahini. I monitor how much fat I'm eating, but I do eat a good amount of fat every day.
how many
But
grams?
how many grams? Maybe I need to eat more. Okay. Probably like, 40 or 50. Wait, let me.
Just guessing.
It just depends on the
Yeah, you're
day. But like,
just guessing. You don't know. You're just guessing.
well, because I'm thinking about like if I had a salad with my tahini dressing and then maybe earlier I either had some peanut butter as well or some nuts, that could be like a easy 40 grams.
How many nuts do you eat in a
I
sitting?
just
How many ounces?
do one serving. I don't know the ounces. I just do one serving. So it usually comes out to like 15 grams of fat for one serving for that. But I might have something else later too.
How many
Like,
times a day do you eat? How many times a day?
I, well, I try not to do more than one or two days,
Okay, so
two
two would be
serving
30 grams.
ish. It depends because the tahini is like 18 grams for just one serving.
Uh-huh. So around
So how
30.
much fat
So around
should
30.
I eat a day?
So you're
60?
I think 60 would be a good goal. I mean, you're not diabetic, right? So, I think that, you can do about 60, 65, somewhere around there.
Whew, that sounds like so much.
How many grams of
Okay,
how many grams of carbs do you eat a day?
that's higher. And that's always been higher for my 13 years of eating
Well,
this way.
I mean, it should be higher. Yeah.
Like
But how
three
many?
hundred, maybe like two or 300.
Two or 300? That's a big gap.
I mean, it depends on the day.
You're just
um,
winging it.
I wish I
Just
could
random.
go. I don't. Let me see. Back when I used to do chronometer, I used to. See, I can't remember like when's the last time I tracked it because I was gonna go to a sample day but I don't remember the last time I tracked it, so I wouldn't even know where to go look.
So,
But
so my guess is it should be somewhere in between 250 and 300.
yeah, that sounds like a good amount. I'm saying 2 to 300 just because. Okay, here's a sample day. Let's see how many I did. 258 grams of carbs. Oh, that day was a high fat day. A higher fat. 63 grams of fat, 258 grams of carbs, and that day was a lower protein day. I only had 34 grams of protein. But normally I try to do like 50 to 60 grams of protein. I know you do a lot higher because, of what your goals are, but
Well, I mean, as far as for you, I think for your protein, I think somewhere around the 50s would be
yeah.
ideal. Yeah.
I usually try to stick around that.
I wouldn't
But
go
yeah,
lower
I just
than 50 grams. Yeah, I
you
wouldn't do
said
lower than
when it
50.
go, yeah. So I have to train my mind because my husband can go hours all day without eating, and by the evening I've already had 2 meals and a snack, and he still hasn't eaten anything. I'm like, how do you do that? But anyway, okay. T Vegan said, if as a woman doing only 24 hours, like an 8-8, wouldn't that be too late to be eating? So that's why I'd rather eat the following morning.
Not really, it's not because you're doing a 24-hour fast, so the rules are going to be different. If you're doing 24-hour fast, and then you do from 8 to 8, for example, from uh, you fast from 8 p.m. to 8 p.m. Yeah, that would be too late eating, I would say. Not unless you're going to bed really late, which the problem is not that you're eating too late, it's you're going to bed too late.
Kai said, are you feeling depressed or upset about something? I mean, I've suffered with depression off and on for years since I was in my 20s, but my hunger wasn't like this in my 20s and 30s. So,
You need
that
more hemp seeds in your diet.
I'm
You need
not
more
feeling
hemp, flax, and
depressed
chia seeds.
currently, but, huh?
You need more hemp, flax, and chia seeds in your diet.
I eat chia seeds every morning in my yogurt. But yeah, I'll figure
How
it
many
out, you guys.
tablespoons?
Huh?
How many tablespoons?
I just do one
You should do two.
because I do a half a serving for that, just so that my yogurt's not overkill with chia seeds. But
How
um,
many
I-
how many how many ounces of yogurt are you doing?
why are you always asking me about ounces? I don't know. It's about a cup, a little over a cup.
Oh, okay, so like 10 ounces or so.
I don't know what ounces means. I'm like, what is that? No, I know what ounces are, but I don't know what ounces are. You
Okay,
know, like,
look, I
but
have massive OCD. I count everything. All right, I
I
count
know. But when
everything.
I do measure stuff, I measure by grams, but I still don't know how many grams that is because I forgot. But it's just, it's like about this much. um,
What do you add into
starting.
the? So you do chia seeds and then coconut yogurt, and then what are you adding into it?
It's actually not coconut yogurt. It's made from cashew. It's
Okay,
like a cashew yogurt from Trader Joe's, and then I put chia seeds and blueberries in it, and then I'll just eat it with like some tangerines or something on the side.
okay, there you go. Yeah, so
And like
that's pretty good.
today I'm gonna have some lentils and some brown rice after we get off the phone. I mean, off the phone, off the live.
Uh,
That's gonna be a nice little protein source. No, low fat though, but I'll end up having like some kind of either nuts or peanut butter for a snack with maybe some apples or something,
yeah.
and then maybe
Okay. All right.
some
Yo,
more fat.
Brazil nuts. That would be like
Huh?
having 4 Brazil nuts a day. That would be a good idea. Get that extra
um,
selenium.
Ziggy talking about start intermittent fasting, shorten your eating window. No, that'll make me binge in the long run. Ziggy, if I try to do that, oh, I'm not going to eat till 12 and I'm going to stop. I do stop by, I try to eat nothing after 7, except for the weekends are different. But during the week, I try not to eat after 7, actually mostly after 6:30. But as far as trying to say, oh, I'm not going to eat until 12 or something like that, that does the opposite effect for me. It'll make me, that's not going to work for me. But I could do a fasting like intermittent fasting like 10 to 7. That's a big window, but that's just how I have to do it. But I'll figure it out. Thanks y'all for the support.
What you got to do. The one missing piece for you is you gotta get serious about getting strong, building some strength,
I am strong. I can
building
I can
some
lift a man on my back and run.
build some muscle.
I lifted a 240-pound man on my back. Okay, I wasn't married yet at the time, and I ran with him. I got strong legs and I'm strong and I can whoop your tail. But I just got an
Yeah, put it on
appetite like a
video. It didn't
mofo.
happen.
Huh?
Yeah, put it. You got to get it on video, otherwise it didn't happen.
Okay. Well, I don't have anybody that weighs that much. I can't put no other man on my back but my husband, and he don't weigh no 240, but he does weigh like, I don't know, 170. I'll show you.
That's right.
I'll show you.
You know what you got to do? You got to go to the gym and you got to back squat. You got to back squat the weight. All right. So we got to see it. You got to sit on your
I am strong though.
heels. All right.
Ziggy said I started Kai, when you say you're a weightlifter and you don't compete, what were you referring to? And then Ziggy said I started intermittent fasting. I try not to eat past 9:30 or before 12 p.m. Okay. Yeah, I can't start at 12. I can start at 10 a.m., but I can't do the 12 thing. I just can't. I'm hungry, and if I don't eat, then I'll start feeling sick. So,
Damn.
yeah. If I when I start feeling this hunger feeling, it's not like just a regular hunger. I'll start feeling sick. And there's been times if I wait too long to eat, I start feeling nauseous. There's been times where I did that dry heave thing because I waited too long to eat. So I have to be very careful with that. I always have to have snacks with me, and I always have to make sure I eat, ahead of the game, stay ahead of the game. Okay, enough about me. Cube said, is the guest also a bodybuilder that does competitions? No, he doesn't do competitions. But he does work out vigorously, right, Remson?
Yeah. I work out 3 days a week. I'm not, my workouts are about 20, 30 minutes or so.
Yeah.
So I'm not a competitive bodybuilder or anything like that. No.
Kai said, I'm about to pick up an orange off my tree, cut it up with bananas, and dried unsweetened coconut shreds with some walnuts. I'm not measuring my fruit in grams or ounces. Yeah, no, he's not a bodybuilder. Oh, you guys.
I can't do the thing stand up on stage in front of a bunch of people in a mankini, flex
In what?
in a mankini. Yeah.
Said mankini.
Yeah.
That's funny. No,
People go, oh man, look at how striated his butt cheeks are. Look at that.
He just has a bodybuilder body.
And then with that fake smile, that fake bodybuilder smile, reflexive mad hard. So it's that struggle smile.
With the bikini and how it makes the balls.
Yeah, all of that scrunched up in there. Yeah, that's right.
I cannot deal with that. I don't like seeing no man with no bikini bottoms. It's not
just all bunched up in there.
It's not it. It's not it. But I bet you one day you're gonna end up turning into a bodybuilder though.
The mankini on with the avocado print all over it, a little bunch of avocados all over the mankini, style of the profile. He's got these beautiful avocado mankinis.
Mankini. No, he said mankini, like a bikini, mankini.
Mankini. Yeah.
Yeah. He's being silly. Oh, what time is it? Yeah, see, I'm getting hungry. That's why it's 1:00. That's why not. Yeah. Okay, we've been here on an hour, so we're gonna bring it to a wrap. Does anybody have any other questions? Because we're gonna bring it to a close now. And sorry for all the issues in the beginning. I'm wondering, Remson. I'm like, do you guys know that I can't see Remson? I've been sitting here for an hour talking to myself, looking at myself. Like, I don't even see Remson on here. I know you guys can see him, but I can't. I'm just like, I wonder if we should start doing this on YouTube Live, because I'm just tired of
YouTube is my platform.
That's your space now, huh?
Space. YouTube channel is killing it.
Yes. Oh, you guys, make sure you follow us both on YouTube. Our YouTube links are in our bios. Make sure you follow us both on IG. And if you guys have questions, you need help with weight loss, shoot, I should be hitting you up myself. If you need help with weight loss, if you have things you're trying to heal, Remson is a high raw vegan nutritionist, and I know he gets a lot of his clients from me. Tell the truth. Since we've
That's
been
right.
doing this,
All of
have
them,
I
all of
show?
them watching right now. All of
Huh?
them watching right now.
You guys hit them up. Today was a low audience day. Appreciate that.
Well, don't say that.
People need
Don't bring that kind of
I'm
negativity on
just
the stream like that. Don't do that.
playing. I'm just playing. I just feel my feelings are hurt though. I'm like, where everybody at? But you guys hit him up if you guys have questions. You could book a call with him. I might have to hit him up myself and book a call because I need some help
That's right. Stop playing.
um, with my appetite.
Good. Stop playing. Because you got to come to somebody when you don't want to count everything. You got to go to somebody who loves to count everything.
I heard that. I heard that. Well, thank you so much, Remson. It's been a wonderful talking to you, even though I can't see you. But I will see you once I watch the playback. And you guys, the playback will be on YouTube, my YouTube channel, in a few days, maybe even by tonight. So if you missed some of it, you want to just watch it, it'll be on there. And make sure you share it. And thank you guys for joining. Hey, Azor, Southern Vegan Eats. Okay, you guys, thank you so much. Bye, Remson. Thank you.
All right. Talk to you later.
Bye. God bless you all. Thank you for joining. Bye.